In today's workout is a low impact training that will be started with a warm up. As you can see, this is a front raises to overhead that helps us mobilize with our shoulders. So while doing this, keep your core engaged, glutes tight, knees are just softly bent. Next is a halo. This also mobilized with our shoulders. So what you wanted to do is to place the dumbbells or whatever weights available in front of your chest, and as you create a circular motion over the head. So side face, back, side and front, and keep your elbows under the shoulders when it's on the sideways. Do this for a few reps and then we're gonna reverse this motion. Up next is a side-to-side raises, lifting the bar or dumbbells or plates on the side and switching on the other hand. While doing this, just remind yourself to never lift over the shoulder. So keep the level on your shoulder level. And next, just a small rotation of the shoulders to relax your muscles. Up next is a deadlift with overhead lift. This activates your back from your mid-back, upper back, lower back, glutes, and hamstrings. Maintaining that core engaged all throughout the movement while lifting is a soft bended elbow. Alright, just a quick recovery. We're going to start with our first set of the workout. Alright, are you ready, guys? Okay, let's get ourselves ready. Facing to your mat, and then we're gonna step, kneel down towards the side of the arm. So step forward as front as you can while pushing that hips towards the mat to keep our hip joints open. This is a hip opener, and then twisting your upper body on the side, reaching your hands towards the ceiling. That activates our lumbar and mid-back. Continue for a few more reps. Now, we're switching to a pigeon pose. So, pigeon pose by placing your knees in front in between your arms, and then still your hips are down, don't lift it, and reach forward as far as you can, feeling your spine lengthening down from your hips towards the neck. Now push the mat away from you for a back stretch, and then we're gonna switch to the other side, the same pigeon pose. Just feel that stretch. Gently push and stretch the back. Okay, next, on your mat, still on your butterfly pose, we're going to have a butterfly reach. Reach forward, chest as closer to your toe, keeping your knees on the side turned out. And then when you reach your hand overhead, gently open that arms and feel the stretches on your back. Full body activation for this movement. Alright, I know you're feeling that. Now next is to get your knees together, toes to forward, and then we're gonna lift the hips from side to side. This helps with our mobility with the hips and to develop our balance for later's workout. Feel your toe touches slightly on the floor while lifting one part of your glute off the mat. feeling that hips contracting on the side abdominals. Alright, few more, and then we'll be switching to our next movement. Alright, we are getting ready for our weights. If you have the dumbbells with you, please, or if no weights available, it can be done without the weights. First movement for this round is a C crunch, placing that weights in front of your forehead, keeping that elbow bended 90 degrees. So mind you that you're not swinging your arms forward, but you are reaching your chest towards the knees, feeling that contraction on your core. Relax the neck, don't go stiff. And next movement is a single leg extension. So keep the alignment and precise movements. As you can see, my knees should be on top of the hips while extending the other leg forward, and it's just parallel on the floor. Don't drop your heels, but option is to keep your heels touching on the floor. Alright, next one is a combination of both movements. So we're doing the C crunches with a leg extension. Legs extending one at a time and feeling the movement the same direction. Keep it going. We've got few more pairs for you. Feel the contraction of your core and balancing that movement on your legs. Now rest by hugging your knees in. How is that? I hope you're doing well. And next movement, we're going to have place the weights on top of our chests. We're doing a chest press followed by a glute bridge. You just place your elbow on the side. Still, the bend of the arms is 90 degrees, pressing that weights towards the ceiling while pushing your heels against the mat to push your hips towards the ceiling as well. For fuller range, feel the squeezing of your glutes and squeezing of your lower abdominals. These movements strengthen that lower back of yours, glutes, hamstrings, lower abdominals, arms, and chests. Keep going with this movement. I think this will be your next favorite movement of all the workout you've tried. Alright, you're doing totally awesome. We're switching now. While switching is part of your rest and recovery. Every round will be having this, just a small stretches. So child pose to cobra pose, placing your hips between the thighs, sitting down, lengthening that spine, and pushing your hips towards the spine, contracting that lower back and expanding that abdominals. We're gonna twisting side to side and get ready for another movement for this workout. Alright, option 1 is on your bear position. We're gonna drag the weights from side to side. So first is to place that weights outside your hand or your shoulder width or hip width, and then just drag the weights side to side on a horizontal direction. Option is to have it a full plank. If you're more advanced, go to a full plank drag. This works on your balance and core stability. Just avoid your weight from switching side to side. Alright, next is a kickback. So just kick your legs or your toe pointed towards your back. Feel the squeeze on your glute and your lower abdominals. Upper body is just stable, pressing against the mat. Shoulders should be pressed down and never lock that elbow. Feel that squeezing on your butt area. Just a light knee touches on the mat. Squeeze your thigh as you extend that legs. And followed by a front raises. On your bare position, just do a single arms forward, reaching as far as you can towards your front, but just over the head. If you are more advanced, you can do a full plank front reaches. But if you're just a beginner, just stay the same movement with me. Alright, let's have a one quick stretch and we're getting ready for our next workout. So every movement or every stretches should be longer. You feel longer. Movements are long for fuller range stretches. Alright, up next is a combination of those movements, a combination of front reach and kick back. So just grab a dumbbell, a plate, or any weight that is available to you. If you're more advanced, go heavy, or moderate, go lighter weight. And if you're a beginner, just do it without the weight, just a body weight movement. Alright, in this movement, we're going to reach that elbow towards the opposite knee. So that's a cross reach on your center. And then both of them, hands, arms, and legs are extending towards up. And we'll be switching to another round. So when you're on the extending movement, feel long, reach long, and tighten all those connected muscles. Okay, one more stretches for you. Just feel the stretches. It helps with your recovery and to let your muscles perform better on our next round of the movement. Once again, the stretches is called child pose and a cobra pose. Remind yourself that each of these movements you should feel long. Allow your muscle body to recover during the movement. Alright, for our next movement, here we go. It's a back extension with lat pull down. You can have a dumbbells in front of you or a plate or whatever weight is available. And if you don't have the weights with you, you can still do this with a body weight option only. So arms are forward and just pull the weights towards the chest while lifting that legs off the mat, squeezing that back, including your glute, just lifted off the mat. You feel it on your back and also balance through your core. Keep on going. We're almost done with this workout. There's few more movements awaiting for you. Okay, next we're bringing ourselves on a down dog position through pushing yourself off the mat and then gently walk back towards reach toe, and then slowly recover spine by spine. Now to do this, go back to your planking position, down dog, go back to plank, and inchworm back to preset, reach toe, and then go up from lower back, mid back, upper back, and then reaching your hands as high as you can to lengthen that body. Push your shoulders in and crawl back. We got few more reps for you. Yes, you're totally feeling that on your core and also on your arms. In this movement, you might feel a little bit panting because this also pumping up our heart rate. This movement is also helps with the circulation of your blood flow, so you feel a little panting throughout this movement. Down with a few more movements for you. So place that dumbbells in front of you. We're going to have a combination of a single leg lift. So to preset, just lift your knees, hip level, shin bones parallel in front of you. Point the toe for your balance. Find your balance and place that dumbbells or weights in front thigh and gently lift towards the chest, towards the head, back to chest, and down to thigh. So repeat the movement while maintaining that balance. The core also works on this to keep you stable on your line. This movement is just a simple movement, but it works on a multiple muscle group. I hope you are having a great time while doing this. Now we're gonna switch to a side squat. So squat on a single leg only. The other one is extended while shifting your weights all through one side. Arms extended on the side for balance, but it's optional. So keep the movement on your dumbbells or on your weights as if reaching towards the bending leg on your heels or on the center. Okay, up next, we're gonna do one more round, but this time on the other side. So single leg on the other side this time. Same movement with overhead. Balance, chest, head, chest down. One more time. So just avoid hyper bending of the hips when doing this. This develops stability for your leg, hip stability, core stability, and mobility for your shoulders, strength for your back. Alright, next one, other leg, we're gonna do a side squat. So when you're doing squat, remind yourself to push your hips towards the back so that your knee won't be doing it or pushing towards the toe. So the movement should be the knees just above your toe. That's great. I hope you are having fun and having a good sweat at the moment. We're just gonna have a quick rest and then down to our final movement. Almost through. Alright, so in this movement, this calls a hamstring stretch. So what you're gonna do is just step one foot forward, toes are up, so only the heels touches the floor. So wherever the legs stepping forward, that's your straight leg, and then the other one on the back is bending. You feel that stretch on the hamstring or your back knee, and then just flow the weights sliding through your front leg and all the way up towards your head, back to chest and preset. Do this for a few more reps, and then let's set it up for a wider stance. We're gonna have a wide squat with a bicep curls. So wide squat, stable squat. So lower body is just stable and static. And then we're gonna have a bicep curl. Remember, when doing a bicep curl, never ever swing that arms or your elbow. Never swing your elbow forward. Just clip it on the side of the ribs, just under the shoulders, and feel that contraction on your arms and feeling that burn on your legs. That's great. You finished this workout, but before you go, let's have a quick stretching with me. Alright, so we have started with the quad stretch. If you're challenged for your balance, you can hold on the wall. And next is we're gonna lift that heels for heel raises, so that you'll still have the recovery you need after this whole workout. And next thing is a breathing exercise. Inhale and exhale through your mouth when going down. Inhale, extend everything. Exhale, inhale through your belly. Exhale, inhale. Alright, stay there. Just open your legs. And then we're gonna stretch on the side as far as you can. Mind your alignment and then rotate center. Do it on the other side. Reach as far as you can and back to your center. Keep smiling because we're just ending this workout with you. Alright, almost done. One more stretch for you. Rotate on the center, on the side, and then roll back. Good job, everyone. I hope you had enjoyed in today's workout. Again, this is Coach Celeste, and I'll see you again on my next videos. Thank you.